Look what we got. Unbelievable. Hello. Hey. Hey there. This is unreal. Good morning. This is not what I was expecting to find after hiking up this path right here. There's supposed to be a lake around here. So I hiked through the woods and then ended up at this place with, like a neighborhood with lots of buildings. My rental car is parked down here. I had followed the Google Maps instructions and then it said park here, and then I thought, maybe this path goes to the lake. It didn't, so not sure what happened with that, but luckily you're going to be seeing lakes in this day of exploring very soon. The Seven Rila Lakes. So yesterday, after I left the monastery there, then drove through the rain, and I wanted to make progress getting over towards the Seven Rila Lakes, because that was the next thing that I wanted to visit. I knew that I wasn't going to have enough time yesterday. There is a gondola that you take up to the lakes that closes at 4 p.m. or you can hike it, and I guess it's a couple of hours hike, but either way I was going to be too late. So I got into this area yesterday evening, saw on the map that there was this cluster of hotels in the area where I ended up staying, and just drove up to that hotel. They had a room, 55 lev, great price, nice room. So that worked out, and also a great meal last night. And so now it is about a 30-minute drive up to the gondola that you will take up to the Seven Rila Lakes. And then I guess there's going to be hiking around there between the lakes, probably, something like that. So here's the car. There's the path that I hiked up. I'm going to give it one more chance and poke down here just a couple of minutes. Not going to let myself get too distracted. But this goes somewhere, and I'm curious if maybe there's some lake like right down around the corner or something. Okay, I think I'm seeing water. Yes. That is looking like a lake. Yes. Totally covered in like lily pads, or is it just like a mud pit? Kind of hard to tell. Okay, yeah. We got water. It's just all covered up. Not a good spot for a swim. But a pretty lake in a beautiful setting, all surrounded by forest here, birds chirping away. A nice little taste of nature. But let's go find these 7 lakes, which are going to be a lot more spectacular by the sounds of it. Got a horse up there. And another one right here. This is such a beautiful area, and there are various lodges sort of scattered all through the forest as you drive along. So lots of places to stay. And very reasonable prices. Yesterday was a Saturday, so that was a Saturday night price of around 30 bucks. All right, this is the gondola up to the lakes. Jam from strawberries, blueberries, honey, pine resin, burgers, soups, fish. Now, I'm actually getting hungry. I wonder if there's more restaurants. Hello, Dobry den. Is there more restaurants up? Oh, here? Yeah, thank you. I see. Thank you. Hello, no, thank you. Okay. It wasn't clear if that meant there are restaurants up there. There is the lift. It is like an open ski lift. I should eat something before I get started hiking. Pay desk. Okay, they'll know. Over them. Round trip ticket?
One person.
One person, yes.
25 level.
Great. Is there any restaurant up there? Yes. Okay, great.
Please.
Thank you very much. Good news. There are restaurants up there. Probably with a better view than that one. Hello. One person. Oh, I see. The backpack on the front. Gotcha. This one. Thank you. Hello, Dobry den.
In the middle.
In the middle, okay.
The football.
Pull it down, okay.
Football.
Yes.
Both.
Благодаря.
Both.
The backpack is nice and safe right there. But that is a long drop. So these are obviously ski lifts. 2 people. You would sit here and have your skis, one ski there, and the other person would have one ski there. Or if you're one person, sit in the middle like this. I have no clue how long this is going to last. We shall see. Well, it looks like it's going to be a ways, so luckily I came prepared. Erdinger, Weissbier. Cheers. Bavarian Double Maturity Method. This is one of the good ones, even if it's warm. Howdy, how are you? Some snow patches there. It is getting colder. Got the jacket on. Probably just as well that it's a warm beer. I bought this yesterday, just for such an occurrence. This is a long lift ride. It looks like that might be the end of the lift ride there, in which case, this ride is approximately half an Erdinger. Ooh, yeah, the sun coming out. Oh man, that feels good. This is looking like a really amazing place to hike around for the next few hours. I guess the lakes must be maybe down there. That lift is not running, so won't be heading up there, I guess. We'll see. That looks like a pretty incredible hike, like getting up there, up onto that ridge there. And I guess that is the restaurant, and who knows, maybe rooms in there. Here we go. Time to disembark. Hello? Okay. Step out. Sounds good.
Jump.
Thank you. Oh, problem. Beer problem. The beer did not like the jump. Ay, 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 ay. All right. This is looking amazing, despite the beer catastrophe splattered all over the place. Oh well, going to take a seat, finish the beer, and then find out what the deal is, what to do, where to go. So it looks like that is in fact the hike up there, up to the top of the ridge. I can see people up there. That is going to be intense, but I'm sure absolutely worth it. Maybe from there, you're looking down at the Seven Lakes or something. No idea. Just figuring it out here. The chalet. Welcome to the home of outdoors. Sounds good to me. Aha. So there's another trail. I'm going to have to make a decision. Oh man, that is just absolutely phenomenal. Where are the lakes though? I haven't seen a single lake yet. Another building way out there. Got some grub here. Sausage with beans and bread. 7 Bulgarian lev, that is $3.50 or 350 euros. The euro and the dollar are pretty much exactly even now, which is like crazy. And a good deal for Americans. So when I started hiking about just 10 or 15 minutes ago, then it was all fogged in, kind of like this. And then 5 minutes later, it had basically cleared out, not the clouds overhead, but you could see this hill here and the lodge and everything perfectly fine. So the lodge where I had lunch is straight out there, but the weather is just shifting radically every few minutes. So we'll see what happens in the next couple of minutes. At least so far it has not shifted into pouring down rain. Let's hope that that holds. So there was the hike up the big ridge, which is right there, and you can just not see a thing. And then the hike this way. Now apparently the Seven Rila Lakes is this way. I looked on Google Maps, and so this will hike right into the lakes, I think, like up and over this hill here, and then you would be able to see them probably if there wasn't for the fog. We'll see. And then I think you can also do a loop going back up either way, starting up on the ridge and then coming down, or from here going up onto the ridge. I'll see what I feel like. But it is like a 35-minute hike or so from the lodge where I had lunch to get to the lake. So reasonable hike. So this is the top of the trail, it looks like, and then it goes down from there. I thought that I would be optimistic and see if maybe the fog will shift in the next couple of minutes and we can get a view looking down on the lodge, but it is just totally socked in. All right, here we go. A lake. Look at that. Gorgeous, pretty big lake there. And I'm going to assume that there is a trail going down there, but should I go for that or keep on going? That is the only lake that you can see so far, and there are 7 of them. I guess I'll just follow the trail. It's going to go to that lodge there, it looks like, and then sort of a cascade waterfall. And here you go, the weather shifting, the sun trying to come through there a little bit. Less fog than before, at least. Absolutely gorgeously beautiful area here. So there's the lodge where I had lunch there, and the top of the ski lift. And the other lodge. And another lake, all right. And it is a pretty one. The Fish Lake, Seven Lakes Circus. 2,184 meters, like 7,000 feet. So which one is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, where's the lodge? I guess, yeah, I think that is the lodge, but that lodge looks a lot closer to a lake than that to that. Not sure. But this is just ultimate, absolutely gorgeous. I so wish it was a bright sunny day, nice and warm, and I would go for a swim. We got lots of little fishes in here. Let's check the water temperature. Definitely not going to be warm. Well, it's not super cold. I guess because it is shallow here, it probably gets colder where it gets deeper, but I thought it might be quite a bit colder. Some little building down there. Not sure what that might be. So, Google Maps is working. You can see the little blue circle is where I am, right next to a third lake. So we saw the first lake right there, the second lake there with the other hut next to it, and then a third lake there, also with a hut next to it, and there it is right there. The Trefoil Lake, 2216 meters. It looks very shallow, at least along the edge here. And then a saddle there with no apparent mountain on the other side. I guess it just like drops down into another valley and probably another lake right there. Just gorgeous. It would be great to experience it with clear skies. Imagine just total blue overhead Nice warm sunshine. But can't complain. Very glad that it hasn't rained. And so the mist just cleared out this way. There should be a nice view looking down into this other valley of another lake. Okay. No lake. There's the trail going off that way up to a saddle there. I can see people on the trail. So this is one heck of a hike. I did not know what to expect. I sort of thought that it might be like you catch the gondola up and then like there's the lakes right there and then you just kind of stroll around and then go back down. This is a serious hike for serious hikers. And there is another lake, way down there. So this is a really epic experience here. Highly, highly recommend it. Give it, you know, a full day or whatever if you want to do the whole loop. I don't know if it loops around from there or you just come back or what. But it seems like probably you could loop around and end up on the top of that mountain that I was seeing from the lodge somehow. So there must be maybe another lake around the corner there, or there wouldn't be the trail going there with lots of people. So I haven't seen all 7 of the 7 Rila Lakes, but got a great taste of it. It is now about 2:45, and I have a hike back and then a long cable car ski lift ride back down to the parking lot. And then from there I'm driving to Plovdiv, which I've not been to before. It is the 2nd largest city of Bulgaria. I have a room there for the next 3 nights. It is a 3-hour drive from the parking lot. And so it is basically time for me to get cruising. So I'm just going to turn it around, hike back the way that I came. But this was so worth it. And a great loop from Bansko. In the previous video, I drove from Bansko to the Rila Monastery, which is not near the Rila Lakes, because it is on the other side of the mountains, like I guess maybe over there. And so it is like a 2-hour drive from there going around to get to here. And so here's that view that was all fogged in earlier. Stunning. Look what we got. Unbelievable. Hello. Hey. Hey there. This is unreal. So that guy got a little nipped, which is why I didn't like put my fingers out to him. You never know, wild animal. Huh? And especially if they're super tame like this? I don't know, but it could be possible they have rabies. Dogs can, so I would assume foxes could, but you know, probably unlikely. Ooh, they got snacks. Which you're really not supposed to do. Don't want to make wild animals associate humans with food. It messes up their, you know, natural lives in the wilderness. But anyways, that was phenomenal. I've seen foxes in the wild before, always a ways away running off. Nothing like that.